One sentence that made a really big damage to my self-esteem, F22. When I was studying for the med school entry test for the first time, I needed a private tutor to really make a good progress. I studied the subjects, but I was a beginner, so I didn't fully understand some crucial concepts in math. My private tutor was from a very wealthy family and is a med student, so I just wanted to learn from his knowledge and do my best, but he didn't believe in me from the first lesson. Every time I got a question right, he asked me if I've seen this question before. There was a time it took me longer to solve a question, and then he shouted at me, "Just think," and every night I would cry. I felt like I'm in a very toxic situation. I would call myself stupid every day, tell myself that I'm not good enough, and he made my low self-esteem even worse. Thank God before the test he went abroad, and I felt a relief that I didn't see him anymore. He never contacted me again, and at first I was sad because I knew he threw me to the trash, but then I found the most amazing woman in the world and she made me jump up in 80 points. The damage he has done to me will be healed slowly, but I will never underestimate someone like he underestimated me. I've been a slightly off person ever since my best friend died at 15. I, 29, have been a little off ever since my second cousin drowned to death in a local lake. I was not there for the event, and I had only seen him a few months ago to clear up previous grievances we had, as we had not seen each other in a long time. Before, we were the best of friends, and also did some slightly NSFW together. It broke my heart when I heard it, and I'm not sure if I've ever been a person considered whole since. Wish I could have a child. I'm feeling really sad right now. My friends have all had their miracle babies or positive adoption stories, and I'm sitting here remembering 3 IVF cycles, a positive 8-week pregnancy only to miscarry 2 days later. Adoption costs $30,000 plus. Surrogate is $100,000 plus. I have 2 fertilized eggs left, and I'm just terrified of more failure. I ache to be a mom. To raise my child in a culturally rich family. To feel that joy and love and sleepless nights and the pool blowouts to homework and studying and away games and all of that. I ache. I'm happy for my family and friends. But I'm dying inside. I also live in a county with surplus foster families, so we can't even do that. I feel like a disappointment to myself and my husband. And to our parents. Got jerked off at massage parlor 3x etc. I am a 54-year-old married man. My wife and I haven't had sex for years. I yearn constantly for a woman. I have looked at so much porn that it hardly does anything for me. I am on antidepressants and haven't had a creditable erection in years. When I get a chance, I go to bars where no one knows me just to get drunk and talk to women, although the latter part has not panned out. I have spent hundreds of dollars on hookup websites. Only managed to sext with some lady overseas. 3x I have gone to massage parlors to get jerked off. Don't want to do that again. My sister is dating a guy I bullied in high school. My sister, 28F, started hanging out with a guy, 25M. We were in the same class, and back in those days I had a bad reputation. I remember beating him once and we ended up in principal's office. Recently she introduced him to me in a party, and surprisingly he recognized me instantly. After the party I had a brief conversation with him. He said, "Your sis is wild, mate," which sounded a bit creepy. Then they both left. Seems like he planned a revenge.